Welcome to Middle East Minute by Al Monitor. From our studio in New York, I'm Adam Lucente. Here are the headlines we're looking at across the region. Today is Friday, July 10th, 2026. Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam is in Turkey and will meet with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan to discuss bilateral relations. Lebanon has emerged as an important country for Turkey in recent years, offering Ankara the chance to cultivate ties with Lebanese Sunnis and counter both Israel and Iran. The visit comes as Lebanon engages in talks with Israel over the conflict with Hezbollah. Erdogan has been highly critical of Israel's conduct in the war, saying last month that the Israeli attacks in Lebanon and neighboring Syria are a threat to Turkey as well. Follow Al Monitor throughout the day for more on Salam's trip. Russia said it is in touch with Turkey over the future of the S-400 missile defense system. The system, which Turkey received from Russia in 2019, has gained renewed attention recently as U.S. President Donald Trump considers readmitting Turkey into the F-35 fighter jet program. NATO member Turkey was removed from the coveted initiative after purchasing the Russian system. A new election poll from Israel's Channel 13 shows former military chief Gadi Eisenkot's Yashar party slightly ahead of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's Likud. Per the poll, Yashar would receive 23 seats in the Knesset to Likud's 22. Marking the first time Yashar has outpolled the ruling party since it was founded last September. The Together party of former Prime Ministers Naftali Bennett and Yair Lapid received 15 seats in the poll. The next Israeli elections are expected to take place in October. Explosions were reported in various parts of Iran late Thursday, though the U.S. military has reportedly denied involvement and has not announced any new strikes targeting Iran after hitting the country the 2 days prior. Meanwhile, Axios and CNN reported on Thursday that mediators, Qatar and Pakistan, are trying to revive the U.S.-Iran talks following tensions and renewed fighting over the Strait of Hormuz. And the Wall Street Journal reported that Israel showed the U.S. intelligence indicating Iran considered a plan to assassinate Trump. Al Monitor's Pentagon correspondent, Jared Zuba, wrote on Thursday that the recent U.S. missile strike against a rail bridge connecting Iran to Asia suggests the Trump administration is considering, quote, politically coercive tactics after the June agreement failed to halt Iran's attacks on Hormuz shipping. Syrian authorities said late Thursday that they captured members of an Islamic State-linked cell responsible for the bombings during French President Emmanuel Macron's recent visit to Damascus. ISIS has claimed numerous attacks in Syria since the fall of the Assad regime in late 2024, targeting the new government's military, U.S. forces, the Shiite community, and others. The attack in Damascus during Macron's visit was the second this month, following an explosion at a cafe near the Justice Palace that killed 9. The perpetrators of the cafe bombing have not been identified. In the World Cup, Morocco lost to France 2-0 in the quarterfinals on Thursday, meaning no Arabic-speaking and North African teams remain in the tournament. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney concluded a visit to Saudi Arabia on Thursday, focused on deepening technology, mining, and energy partnerships. The visit is part of a wider Canadian outreach to the Gulf and an effort to reduce dependence on the U.S., but could face challenges. Keep an eye out over the weekend for an analysis on the topic by yours truly. Thanks for listening to Middle East Minute. For the links to these stories and to keep up with headlines from across the region, visit almonitor.com and subscribe to Middle East Minute on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, I'm Adam Lucente.